Okay, so let's look at the rhythm editor. So on the BR-800, press Menu, USB, Rhythm Editor, and then press Enter to start that connection. Then the next thing we want to do is underneath the sound control panel, we want to select the BR-800 as our default to send our sound out. Okay, let's start up the BR-800 rhythm editor. So let's first look at the pattern editing or the pattern creation area of the screen right here. Now there are two places that you can place patterns can reside within your BR-800, either in the preset area or within the song area. If we were to select the presets here and then drop down this, you can see here are the 327 patterns that are within your BR-800. They're just being read through USB right at the moment. The only difference is these guys on the rhythm editor are neatly placed into kind of subfolders according to genre right here. So if we like, let's go ahead and select the very first one here, Rock One Intro, and if we were to play this, you'd actually recognize it. We used it in an arrangement that we did a little while ago. Do you recognize that guy? We used that in an arrangement when we're going through the arrangement part of this DVD. So let's see what we can do here. We have our instruments from top to bottom here, kick, snare, hi-hat, and all that stuff. If you want to audition these guys, you can come across here and just audition these guys. And you can see that each of these instruments are being played on a certain beat across here. We have a single measure of 16th notes, and each of these guys are being played. Now, why is this guy here a little bit smaller of a dot than this guy here? Well, each of these instances of these drum hits can have a different velocity. In other words, how hard they were being hit. You can see up here this has a velocity of 79. This guy has a slightly smaller velocity of 75. You can change any velocity of any selected beat right here just by selecting it here and placing it from 1 to 127. So 127 is the max. That would be the loudest we could go. Let's actually take an example by dropping in some beats right here. So this is what it sounds like right now. So it starts off with just hi-hats. Let's actually drop in a kick drum right here. We just double click and you can see that velocity is 127. If we play this, you'll hear kick drum right here. Let's imagine we want to add a few more of these guys, but instead of just being kind of robotic, we could adjust these guys, grab this guy here and put, say, I don't know, say a 30, this guy here, 70, and then you'll hear these three beats of the kick drum will increase in velocity and it'll give it a little bit more of a human feel. Boy, you can hardly hear that first one, so I might raise it up to say maybe 50. That might work better. Yeah, it's a little bit better. So here we've actually taken a preset pattern and we've tweaked it. And if you've been looking up here, some astute of you might have realized that this change from being preset to edit, that means that we've taken a preset and it's no longer a preset, it has been edited. And we can write that into any one of these song locations. Now here's the deal. Presets can be played and they can be tweaked, but you can only write to song locations. Now, where are these song locations residing on your BR-800? Go underneath Song Read. Data not saved will be lost. Okay, we haven't done much. That's fine. So you can see here's our BR guide, the demo song, another demo song that I copied over before. Remember when I was doing the mixing demonstration? And then also our original song that we did right here. So you can see that all of those patterns within the song, they're going to be empty, right? There's 100 locations, and then you can store to any of those locations. So presets, let's just do what we just did before, except this guy will be 80 and this guy will be 127. we can now write that into one of these song locations. Let's just select the first one here and hit OK. So now that's stored within a song location and it has this name. You can see everything's worked out well. Some of the other things that are on this screen, you can clear a pattern. You can also import SMF files, standard MIDI files, into any of these selected patterns. What else should we go through here? We said before about the resolution of this guy here. If you wanted to add maybe, let's see if we can do something with the hi-hats. So I'll put this to say 30-second notes and I'll put some closed hi-hats right here and we'll do them in increasing velocity. So 30, 50, 60, 100. Now we can go back to the original guy here, and now you can see that there are some group notes there that you actually can't see unless you increase the resolution, and you can see them right here. Let's see how that plays. So you can see you can really tweak your patterns. You can only write them into the song locations, and that's about it. Let's go over to the arrangements. Underneath the arrangement area right here is pretty much what we've learned up here in pattern. We have two different locations.